Back to action here at 133 pounds. Meet Jarrett Oftedahl from St. Cloud State, unranked redshirt sophomore. His opponent ranked 4th in the nation from Notre Dame College, David Bavery. Notre Dame making a statement, as you just saw a moment ago, with Jacob Goodwin picking up the upset victory over Tim Prescott. Here another situation with an unranked wrestler, this time it being Oftedahl, taking on 4th-ranked Bavery, both sophomores. Oftedahl extremely accomplished, coming out of Chaska, Minnesota, and Benilde St. Margaret's, 3-time Minnesota State champion. Good counter wrestler. Did some work with Brandon Paulson, the Olympic silver medalist at the Pinnacle School of Wrestling. While Bavery, a sophomore out of Massillon, Ohio, at the tremendous high school program at Perry, a 2-time state champion. He's coming in 21-5 this year. Oftedahl 11-5. Our second bout of 10 here at the Allen County War Memorial Coliseum. Oftedahl with a strong Greco-Roman background, so you'll see him work those 2-on-1 ties, those Russian ties. You see that on the right arm of Bavery. Likes to control those ties. Something when you wrestle Minnesota natives, that's what you have to deal with. Ohio natives really proficient on their feet. A little bit of a contrast in styles. Low-level attack by Bavery, stuffed immediately by the long arms of Oftedahl. Trying to throw the head and arm. And that's where Oftedahl likes to set up his attacks, from the tie. You'll see leg attacks from him periodically, but it's not his first line of offense. Under a minute to go, period number 1, here at 133 pounds. Bavery has to watch the edge, one of the rules that they've instituted this collegiate season. If you're backing out, they will ding you for stalling. Referee will make 3 different motions. He'll warn one wrestler for stalling and the other wrestler for stalling, or make a hand motion like the action took them out of bounds. You see Oftedahl trying to lock up the head. Very comfortable in the underhook position. And that'll end the first period scoreless. Oftedahl picked up a big win in the semifinals when St. Cloud State knocked off Pitt Johnstown 30-7. Where he beat Ohio State transfer Nick Roberts. He's a Division I qualifier in his days in Columbus. Bavery starts on bottom. Oftedahl throws a leg in. Half to the near side. Readjust. Drags Bavery out of bounds. Riding time at 22 seconds. Oftedahl got to watch himself here. Oh, he's going to get a count. That claw ride. And referee going to throw up 4 near fall points. That also a rule change from last year. 2 counts is 2 points. 4 counts is 4. There is no 3 anymore. Bavery going to get up to his feet, get the 1 escape. Riding time at 58 seconds. So a 4-1 lead for Oftedahl. All his points coming there on that near fall. Bavery on the attack, gets to the legs. Again, can't clear those long arms of Oftedahl. 5 high school state championships on the mat right now. 3 won by Oftedahl, 2 by Bavery, and 2 high school states that are just synonymous with wrestling talent. St. Cloud State definitely reaping the benefits of such a strong wrestling state like Minnesota, with only 1 Division I program in the state. Whereas in Ohio, a little more competition for Coach Frank Romano and Anthony Ralph. Draw kids from the Buckeye State, as they've got Ohio, Kent State, of course the returning Division I champions, Ohio State, Cleveland State, and Ben-Stahur also in the mix. So 4-1 the lead for Oftedahl as we head to period number 3. Oftedahl going to start in the bottom position. Bavery tries to throw in a leg into the near side. Looked to be going for a little ball and chain tilt there, but Oftedahl now up to his feet. Tries to clear, turns, faces, circles, 1-point escape. So a 5-1 lead for the redshirt sophomore from Chaska, Minnesota. And referee calls a stalemate as the wrestlers are interlocking the fingers, which again, another rule change. They've kind of modified that through the beginning of the year. At the beginning of the year, they were going to call that first one a stalemate, the second one they're going to decide who was stalling by locking the fingers. They've relaxed that a little bit. If it's blatant, they will still call a stall. But they're going to give the wrestlers a little more time to unlock those fingers. Very similar to how the United World Wrestling officials will reach in and slap the hands away in freestyle and Greco-Roman wrestling. Under a minute to go, 5-1 lead for Oftedahl. Multiple-time All-American at the USA Wrestling Cadet and Junior Nationals held every year in Fargo, North Dakota. And as you've seen all match, loves to control the tie. Those long arms really preventing Bavery from getting into any substantial leg attack as we're under 30 to go here in period number 3. This Division II final. St. Cloud State, Notre Dame College. $10 to go. Bavery got anything in the tank left? Oftedahl not going to let him control those ties. And that will do it. 3 points on the board with a 5-1 decision for St. Cloud State's Jarrett Oftedahl. Going to tie this duel up at 3 apiece as each team has won a match here in the early going. Going to keep the action right here as we're going to move up to 141 pounds. A pair of unranked wrestlers, and when you get unranked wrestlers matching up in a dual meet, it's not necessarily your superstars that are going to take the dual meet and run with it. It's your role players. Hard to call Matt Nelson from St. Cloud State a role player. Division II All-American, taking 5th back in 2013. Redshirt senior from Big Lake, Minnesota. His opponent, Cobey Fehr, a junior out of Barberton, Ohio. Transfer from Lake Erie College, which is another Division II school within the state of Ohio. See Nelson in on the legs. Fehr coming in 7-1. Had a really good tournament throughout. He beat Bruno from Minnesota State and beat Nate Rodriguez, who came into this tournament ranked number 1 from Maryville. That was in Notre Dame's semifinal win over Maryville. And there's the 2 finally for Cobey Fehr. Got the legs crossed, settles back. Nelson been a guy for Coach Costanza that's just been there. Good depth in the room, so always fighting off his teammates for the starting position. Has performed at the national level. And Fehr having a great tournament. Nelson coming in on the year, a rather pedestrian 6-4 record, but to his defense, there's a stall warning on Fehr. And he's just going to cut Nelson free, so 2-1 lead. Cobey Fehr, this dual meet tied up at 3. As mentioned earlier, both these teams have won National Duels titles. 2015, it was Maryville and Coach Mike Denny that won the title, but in 2014, it was Notre Dame College was your champion. They beat Newberry, and St. Cloud State finished 3rd that year. So if you look at St. Cloud, they've been consistent. Championships in 12 and 13, 3rd place in 14 and 15. Notre Dame College, 2nd a year ago, and again, winning it in 2014. Same year they won the Division II NCAA team title. Heavy on the head with the front headlock is Fehr. Nelson trying to go underneath. Fehr nearly had him in trouble with that underhook to the near side. 36 to go here in period number 1, 141 pounds. Jason Bryant here with you on Fox College Sports. This Division II championship dual meet final, the NWCA Multi-Divisional National Duels. Up on short time here in the first. And that will be how the period ends. Just the one takedown by Fehr. And he will have choice to start the second period. And he quickly goes, I'm going to start in the down position. Nelson takes the top position. Can't hold Fehr down as he forward rolls through to get the escape. And Fehr's lead now 3-1. Fehr going to circle back to the center as we discussed the out-of-bounds rule earlier in the broadcast. Double leg attempt by Nelson. It drops down to a single. Nelson with his head in the mat, and Fehr looks like he's throwing in a leg crate. No. Interesting scenario here. He's got a cradle locked up, looking for the fall. He looks flat from here. There's the fall. Cobey Fehr showing no fear. Gets the fall. 6 big points for Notre Dame College. A very unorthodox style of cradle. Very Ben Askren style, and Cobey Fehr taking the victory. Matt Nelson, a little sore afterwards, and Fehr going to give Notre Dame a 9-3 lead after 3 weights.